true, Chris. We are indeed starting with TNA as we start off this match with our Women's Wrestling League. And Chris, coming down to the ring in this tag team matchup is all the way from Japan, Tonlee. And she does not look happy, Chris.
She does not look happy, that is indeed correct, but she does look sexy in those sexy bitchy shoes.
That is indeed true, Chris. I mean, you got women in red is kind of attractive, but I don't know. At the moment I come up to her and say hi, she would probably rip off my arm and make me like it.
That is indeed true, Nathan, as you are into those kind of silly little things. And as we can see, the next person that is running down to the ring is none other than Miss Gwen.
That is indeed true, Chris. Another one of our newer women wrestlers. And from what I understand, Chris, Miss Gwen, this is like her first time actually being in a wrestling ring outside, you know, her formal training in wrestling school.
That is indeed correct. She trained at the Heart Dungeon of all places.
Well, we'll see if that thing actually means anything when it comes to this particular match. And here comes out the blonde bombshell, the ex-porn star, Abbey Sparks.
Nathan, not all of us can be porn stars, but this one can.
That is me too, Chris. You was a formal one. But let's see if that means anything in this match. Chris, I have a good feeling that doesn't mean a damn thing in a wrestling ring.
Well, we shall see, as her tag team partner here will be none other than last week's newly crowned, first time ever, XX champion.
That is indeed true, and here she comes, ladies and gentlemen, your Double X champion,
Aura.
XX
standing for women, and there you go, the women's title.
That is indeed true, Chris. I mean, Aura has been in NGWF since 2001. She has been the only female wrestler in NGWF ever.
The only one that's in part of a family of wrestlers here in the NGWF.
That is indeed true. She's the only one to win the women's title, or the Double X title, and the world title after beating Phantom in the same pay-per-view.
Well, because I wouldn't really count Strife and Special Ed as siblings.
That is indeed true, too. I mean,
they do look similar, but past that, there is nothing about them that is the same.
No.
Oh, and speaking of the same!
That is indeed true, Chris. It looks
the porn star, look at her run, it's like Baywatch!
That is indeed true. I mean, out of all the... I don't know much about Tonlee.
Here you go, Aura versus the chick from Mrs. Gwen from the Heart Dungeon.
I don't know much about any of these women outside R, and a little bit about Abbey Sparks.
Why do you know about Abbey Sparks?
Google.
Good answer. Anyway, as we can see, Tonlee has put in some stairs, if you will, and oh my God, it was a terrible decision, to say the least, because she just got her partner completely creamed with the stairs.
That is indeed true, and I don't think Tonlee and Miss Gwen completely understand the background of R. Her brother is not the two brothers, was a former NGWF World Champion, Psycho, who also was ahead of the NGWF Wolfpack back in 2001 to 2002, and she's also the older sister of the apathetic anarchist himself, the Wolf.
Nathan, this can't be good.
This cannot be good.
Oh my God!
And she just barely missed those steel steps.
Barely missed those steel steps is indeed correct. And as we can see, what is going on here? Mrs. Gwen is going outside for an unknown reason. Oh, what is she doing? She's going for that table, but Abbey, using her porn star skills, pulling her back into the ring.
That is indeed true, Chris. She is using the porn star pole, as we are now officially calling it.
And now there's a match within a match.
And as indeed true, Tonlee is going after Abbey Sparks.
Oh my God, I bet you that's not the first time she took a shot to the face.
I really don't think so, Chris.
I think she took another one. And as we can see, Aura is in the ring. Miss Gwen is grabbing a chair, but Aura is taking it from her. And boom! Oh my God, another shot to the face. And another one with the chair. This is just becoming... Oh my God, this is becoming
man, this is becoming carnage. Abbey taking these blows to the head and body. Era going after Miss Gwen. You know what? After all this carnage, Abbey Brooks is probably saying all these punches to the face, all these hits. She's like, this is just a typical Saturday night for me.
It's a typical Saturday, but it's a Tuesday. Oh my God! And it misses. Misses on that elbow.
Chris, this is Thursday.
This is Thursday. How is it Thursday? I don't know what day it is. Who are you?
You have to excuse my partner. He gets a little riled up every time he sees the ladies in action.
And that's definitely true. Uh-oh.
Oh! Wait a minute for the pin! And nothing. And Chris, speaking of great action, what did you think of the incredible event of Ghost Gamble 2013?
Nathan, if I can be candid, I have been candid about this over and over again. I think the greatest match was Grave Society violently defeating Team Doritos.
Well, what about the world title match, Chris?
It was okay.
Mystic Ninja managed to beat both the Wolf and Komodo Dragon.
They were not nearly as threatening as Team Doritos. Now, speaking of a match that is threatening, and oh my God!
Mystic Ninja definitely has proven himself to be one of the biggest NGWF World Champ we've had in a long, long time. Let's see if we can keep that up going into prime time. He goes up against. And bear with me. Bear with me with this one, Chris. He will be facing Special Ed at prime time for the NGWF World Title. Breaking news.
Oh, this is fucking crazy. That is just an amazing turn of events. And as we can see, Aura is standing in that ring. I don't know what else is going on because it just looks like a bloodbath has been taking part in this match here tonight without blood.
That is indeed true. Abby Sparks has been taking quite a beating. Like I said, typical Saturday night for her. While Miss Gwen looks like she's been through the meat grinder.
Oh, the pin!
She's going for the pin, and it looks like Tonlee came in just in the nick of time, and Tonlee gets back up on the ropes.
Oh! Aura with that shot, and now, here we go!
Oh!
Oh my God! And what is Sipe doing? Something looks like she's in on the pin!
1, 2, 3.
Looks like Tonlee said she had enough and that she did not want to be part of this match. It was apparent from the get-go.
That is indeed true, Chris. I mean, Abby, Sparks, and R definitely proved their worth here tonight by beating Tonlee and Miss Gwen.
That was a deep correct, as we can see, boom! The women's champion, Aura, taking care of business here tonight with Abbey, the porn star Starks.
It's Sparks.
Sparks, that's exactly right. That's exactly what it is, Nathan. Maybe I've had too many. Maybe I haven't had enough. But as you can see here tonight, the first match, the women have prevailed against the women.
That is indeed true, Chris. And we're going to have some more action coming your way after this short little break. And here we go with our second matchup, America's most hated.
Wow, we got the women here tonight.
That is indeed true. The superstar Chris Moore, the player Will Jones, and Miss Jezzy are making their way down to the ring. And tonight, America's most hated have got their work cut out for them as they will face the team of Jacques of all trades and Sydney, two members of the Elite.
That's a neat correct, Nathan. As we can see them coming down to the ring. Oh my God, what was that?
I'm not entirely sure, but Miss Jezzy definitely sure loves to support these two men. These men have been all over the world wrestling, and
I'd love to support her.
of course you would. But tonight, this support is definitely going to be put to the test. When they go up against the two members of the Elite, Chris, this phenomenal group of soldiers, as Caesar likes to call them, as they continue their quest, to continue their crusade, if you will, to take over the NGWF.
Well, that is incorrect. As you can see, Jacques of all trades looking pristine as ever as he's coming down to the ring to show the fans that he is the greatest Canadian to ever wrestle in an NGWF arena.
Sure, Chris. But here we go with Chris the Mole Superstar. Boom! Going after Jacques of all trades. And this should be a very interesting matchup. America's Most Hated definitely got something to prove here tonight. As they want to try, they say they want to go for the tag team titles. They want to try to prove themselves as a legit tag team here in the NGWF. And tonight, they go up against Jacques of all trades and Sydney, two members of the Elite.
That's an sure, Nathan. As we can see, what is it, Chris Mole?
Yes, Chris.
Chris Mole is in the ring for Jacques of all trades, and
oh
my God, look at that! That was a picture-perfect move of a drop kick that you could possibly do to another man.
That is indeed true, Chris. I mean, right now, the superstar Chris Mole is definitely in control of this matchup. And
oh my God!
Beautifully placed shoulder block, knocking him outside, and player Will Jones just threw him right back in the ring.
That was indeed true, and Jacques of all trades looks probably a little bit out of it. Understandably, he whips him over into Jacques of all trades' corner, and now,
looks like he picks him up.
Oh my God, that vicious uppercut!
Right now, he picks him up. Where is Sydney going?
No!
Wait a minute. Superplex!
Oh my God, it was a superplex from hell, and we're about to see what is about to happen here tonight.
I'm not entirely sure, Chris. All I know is, wait a minute. Jacques of all trades going after Superstar. BAM!
Look at that! That is what perfection is all about. Jacques of all trades showing.
Wait a minute. Superstar Chris Mole now getting him in the submission maneuver. I mean, Chris. These two tag teams have something to prove here tonight. The Elite, Jacques of all trades, and Sydney, the two members, need to try to prove themselves worthy to Caesar, the man who wants to take over the NGW, who wants to create a name for himself, hiring the likes of Dokes, Mr. Jabba, and now Jacques of all trades and Sydney. This is possibly the Elite when it comes to, the newcomers here in the NGWF.
That is indeed correct. As you can see, he puts him over the court. Oh my God, with a vicious clothesline. I don't know what he's doing.
He picks him up, and a pile driver.
Pile drives him so hard that he's actually bleeding.
That is indeed true, and right now, it looks like superstar Chris Mole is definitely in control of his match, and now he's going for a submission maneuver. Will Sydney tap? It's getting there. I mean, Sydney, he's fighting. But it looks like he managed to get out of that.
It looks like he managed to get out of there. Is indeed correct. And what is going to happen? A vicious punch and knocks Sydney all the way to the outside, with a player Will Jones on the outside, waiting like a praying mantis.
That is indeed true. I mean, the only competition that the Elite have had thus far is Reed and a ragtag group of individuals calling themselves Power to the People, featuring Nacho Cheese, OJ, and Reed, and that's pretty much it, Chris.
It looks like the player Will Jones just got tagged in.
Oh
my God!
That is indeed true, Chris. This is definitely going to be an interesting match. I mean, this already is interesting, but it's getting even more interesting now that America's Most Hated is in control of Sydney and Jacques.
That is indeed true. They seem to be in thorough control.
A few punches to the face. The player Will Jones showing some of that amateur boxing background that he has, knocking down Sydney Herrero.
That's indeed correct. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he goes and he whips him over into that corner.
Wait a minute.
What is he going to do here?
He pushes him down. Wait a minute. And boot to the face!
Oh my God, did he just take his picture?
I think he just took his picture while he booted him in the face, Chris.
That is indeed correct, and that was just a vicious shot to the face. As you can see, player Will Jones, semi-pro in this ring, and it just looks like the Elite, this is not quite their day.
No, you can't win them all, Chris, but in this regard, I mean, the Elite are not in control, but you gotta remember, according to Caesar, these are the two weakest members. These are the members that need to prove themselves the most.
Well, Jacques of all trades did actually beat Caesar last week.
That is indeed true, but Caesar still thinks that it was a fluke victory.
A fluke victory? Did you see Jacques of all trades? Did you see that Canadian do his Canadian-like things?
Well, Chris, remember, we are dealing with Lucius Caesar here, one of the most narcissistic wrestlers we have on the roster as of now.
That is indeed correct. And tags in Chris Mole.
Oh!
My God, puts him down.
puts him down is indeed correct, Chris. Right now, what is this? He's going for submission maneuver. Looks like, yes, he could make him submit. Oh, Playboy Jones stopping it just as Jacques was coming to Sydney's aid. Oh!
That was just a vicious maneuver right there, and look at Sydney is bleeding all over the ring.
That is indeed true, and he whips him off the ropes, and wait a minute! Oh, vicious flapjack. City Cordero really needs to get a tag in. He needs to do everything he can to get Jacques into this matchup. Wait a minute, what are they gonna do? Wait, attack! Get tagged in. What are we gonna do here? What are you gonna do here? And oh my God!
I don't even know what that was. That was just crazy.
And then he tries to go for an elbow drop, probably to seal the deal, but it was just too far away. Sydney is done. He is done.
Cook him. Put him in the oven. He is done. 2 and 3.
This match is over. America's Most Hated walked away the victory, and Chris, this should give them a huge boost as they continue their path to the NGWF Tag Team titles.
That is indeed correct. As we can see, boom! Oh, look at those vicious shots from bleeding Sidney Carello.
That is indeed true, Chris. America's Most Hated definitely showed great teamwork here tonight, something that the Elite, Sydney, and Jacques did not show here in this matchup.
Oh my God, and there was that vicious maneuver again, a hurricane into a powerbomb.
That is indeed true, Chris. I have never seen anything quite like that in all my years of doing commentary. And here, America's Most Hated are anything but hated as the fans are cheering them on and they take away a victory.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting the next match and what the...
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here comes out the Extreme Billionaire, the man who brought in Komodo Dragon and Dawn of Destruction, Jezzy Odul. What? I can't help it he comes out with weird music. He's European. And he wears green. And he has dreads. You know what? Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you, Nathan. I'm judging everything you've ever done and ever will do.
That's the same as judging. And speaking of judging,
Mississippi Sipe.
that is indeed true. Mississippi Sipe has yet to win a match here in the NGWF. Coming down to the ring here in Sin City Blitz to possibly pick up his first win, or possibly just to pick up another loss. And here comes out a very terrifying man. Ladies and gentlemen, when this man first came out,
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
I called him the man who comes into your bedroom, steals your soul, and has unprotected sex with your sister. Ladies and gentlemen, I was only half right in that assessment. He comes in, takes your soul, unprotected sex with your sister, and then rapes a dog and says it's consensual. And speaking of consensual, looks like Jezzy Odul is completely in this match right now.
Yes, it does look like he's actually in the match, Nathan. As we can see, oh my God, he does a clothesline, and oh man, that vicious DDT by Project X.
Well, Chris, I had to say something to snap you out of that lookie you were giving me.
I wasn't giving you the look, Nathan. I was giving society the look. Society deep down needed to know that, oh my God!
Needed to go, oh my God, is indeed true. Chris, and a headbutt by Project X on Mississippi Sipe. Now, Chris, who do you have in this match? Because right now, my money's on Jezzy.
That was indeed, uh-oh.
Oh, simply because of that.
Simply because of a German suplex?
No, simply because he's talented, Chris. Say what you want about his music.
I will say what I want about his music.
Say what you want about his entrance.
I will say what I want about his entrance.
But this man definitely has a great wrestling background. And Chris, speaking of the things Jezzy Odul can do inside the ring, the things that he has brought to NGWF, Dawn of Destruction, who will go on to face Grave Society.
No! That was just crazy.
I mean, this is gonna. Dawn of Destruction is going to face Grave Society at prime time for the tag team title. Also, he also brought in Komodo Dragon, who was undefeated for the longest time. 4 months. 4 months he was undefeated. No one could touch him. And he also became NGWF World Champion and a 2-time Rage Champion. And a Rage Champion that was also the longest reigning
to hold that title. That's incorrect. What is going on here? Oh my God!
That is indeed true. And ladies and gentlemen, I have a confession to make. I like Jezzy doing music. And speaking of which, Project X, with a fall-away slam. And Project X with a DDT on Sipe, picking up Sipe. With a huge STO, going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh my God, Project X picks up the win here tonight. And I bet you thought that flamboyant green guy was going to do it.
Yes, I did, Chris.
Well, Nathan, what would a billionaire be doing in the ring?
A billionaire can do whatever he wants. If he wants to wrestle, he can get personal trainers up the wazoo. If he wanted to go travel the world 3 times over, fuck it, he'll do it. Chris, if he wanted to go on national television and say to everyone, I am a banana, he could do it. But Project X is no banana, ladies and gentlemen. Project X has won here in this match. Back that up. Class and sophistication. Chris, he's a hitter.
How is that not the epitome of class?
Okay, whatever you say, you're drunk. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely not drunk enough to tell you that tonight's matchup is going to be something special. Hillbilly Deluxe and the winner of our 20-man Battle Royale at our Valentine's Day Sin City Blitz. Greyman will be teaming up against the team of Purple Pirates and Tonlee.
Coming down to the ring, he won the 20-man Battle Royale last week. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Greyman. This is for the hundreds and fans across this great nation in Canada.
Sometimes I don't even know with you.
Sometimes I don't even know it myself.
Anyway.
And it keeps me up at night, Nathan. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be candid. It keeps me up and it makes me think about the hundreds and hundreds of fans out there that are watching these videos tonight.
That is indeed true, Chris. Sin City Blitz is definitely...
Look at who's coming to the ring. His favorite color may or may not, according to Nathan, be yellow. He is a man of many myths, a man of many legends, and at least a 2-time American champion. He is
Now, Chris, Tonlee just won the American title at Ghost Gamble 2013 and becoming a 3-time, count that, Chris, 3-time American champion by beating Jack Dundee. And Chris, there were reports that Series Incorporated was so impressed with Jack Dundee and Tonlee that they will be facing each other at prime time for the American title in a 2-athlete falls match.
Well, you know what I think about that? That's fucking crazy!
That is indeed crazy, but not as crazy as our eccentric resident pirate. Who? The guy who just came out that we just completely missed. Purple Pirate!
Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that class! Look at that respect that Hillbilly Deluxe just showed Greyman!
Greyman!
Anyway, as we can see, Greyman with those vicious kicks on Tonlee. Nathan, this is not MMA. This is wrestling. That kind of stuff should not be allowed.
Chris, a simple kick is a kick. Besides, he's from Japan, not MMA.
But he's a big guy, Nathan. Kicking him could be the downfall because he needs to use his legs to walk.
Well, that's kind of the whole point. You take away the advantage that another person has in order to win a match. Oh, whoa!
Speaking of taking it away an advantage.
Wow, just incredible. Look at that. Oh! Greyman tried doing that move for a second time, and it was impressive as that move
I bet you
is.
it's because he whispered in Tonlee's ear something about him being yellow.
It was impressive that move is, ladies and gentlemen. Too many high-flying moves like that. Too many bumps. And you could be seeing yourself at the end of the losing side of the match.
That is indeed true. Oh my God, a drop kick, and now he's running over. Oh, and he tags in the big man. He tags him in, and
whoa!
Look at that from the big man. And let's see what he's gonna do. He whips him off the ropes, and Dash his boot to the face.
Speaking of boots to the face, boots. Ladies and gentlemen, our big next event is so special.
That it has boots to the face?
No, Chris. It's just a segue. Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Time.
What is something that you ride have to do with this?
Prime Time 2013 is going to be a very special, very unique pay-per-view. It has been a staple here in the NGWF since 1998. Back when we were wrestling in the backyard. Back when NGWF was in its infancy. That event has always been around. And ladies and gentlemen, it is what we like to call the road to the biggest event of the year, Summer Bash. That pay-per-view is the first real step into Summer Bash.
That is indeed correct, and as we can see, there's just some crazy stuff going on. And Hillbilly Deluxe is in the corner. Look at he takes up almost the entire corner.
That is indeed true. I mean, Hillbilly Deluxe is a big guy.
Oh my God! Look at the reversal.
That is indeed true. Oh, Hillbilly Deluxe definitely seems to be having quite an advantage over the Purple Pirate, who, as of now,
in the tag.
According to KDC Incorporated, Purple Pirate will be in Sin City Blitz until further notice. You know what? Purple Pirate wasn't all that terribly upset about it. You know why, Chris?
Why is that, Nathan?
Because Sin City Blitz, an event basically named after Las Vegas and all the crazy shit that happens in this town, he fits right at home. A man who paints himself from head to toe in purple, puts tattoos, dyes his hair green. I mean, Chris, he definitely fits in this town.
That is indeed true, Nathan. He definitely fits in this town. You know who else fits in this town? Greyman.
Yes, that's indeed true. Greyman coming all the way from Japan. He is one of the most dangerous men I have ever seen in the ring. And, he's also extremely quick, extremely agile. You'll never see him coming. And if you do, you better, take full advantage of that situation. Because
that is indeed true.
Because his finishing maneuver has broken the necks of some of his opponents.
Oh my God, did you see that vicious DDT? Oh, and then a spinning leg drop.
Now, Chris, out of all the matches that are happening on Prime Time, which one do you think are you looking forward to the most? Me personally, I'm looking forward to Special Ed finally getting the push he deserves, finally getting a main event spot after months, after years of hard work and determination. He's finally going to be facing Mr. Ninja for the world title.
Well, Nathan, that is definitely a good match to go for, but if I had to go for a match, I would go for Hardcore Eads and the Wolf.
That is indeed true. Hardcore Eads and the Wolf will be facing each other at Prime Time for the West Coast title, mainly because of what Wolf did to Hardcore Eads when he ambushed him at the beginning of Drop Zone number 3 back only 2 weeks ago.
Something like that is indeed correct. As we can see, oh my God, the jackhammer!
That is indeed true. The jackhammer by, oh wait a minute, Hillbilly Deluxe going for that people's elbow. What does he call it, Chris?
I don't know, but it is effective.
And here we go. Boom! Up the elbow to Tonlee. 1, 2, and 3. Chris, Hillbilly just pinned the American champion, and Greyman also was there for that victory. Hillbilly Deluxe and Greyman, as a tag team, has successfully beaten the team of Purple Pirates and the American champion, Tonlee.
That is indeed correct, and it was a hard-fought victory here tonight. And as you can see, these men are just rolling along here in this division, if you will.
That is indeed true so far. Hillbilly Deluxe is undefeated. Greyman is undefeated. Who knows what's in store for those particular two wrestlers? Will Tonlee be able to recuperate and go into prime time? You know, continuing his little rivalry with Jack and Lee. Will he be able to get the best of Jack and Lee because of this? Will Purple Pirate be able to take full advantage of the fact that he's on a show that he is in the intro, Chris? He is prominently seen there. Can he take full advantage of it? All those questions and more. You just gotta watch and find out.
That is incorrect, ladies and gentlemen. As we say, good night, God bless, and Sin City, hot bitches to direct to you.